Good evening and a warm welcome to Northern France for the first ever competitive meeting between Lille and Chelsea. The Blues trying to get their Champions League campaign back on track after that home reverse to Valencia a fortnight ago. And as road trips go, it's one of the best that Frank Lampard could have asked for. Closer than Manchester, and with a healthy contingent of Blues fans at a wonderfully modern ground that only opened 7 years ago and can accommodate just over 50,000. James for Kanté, bit of space here in midfield for the Chelsea man. He's got Alonso on this side. Abraham waiting in the middle if Alonso can deliver. Kanté. Tomori. Abraham. It's in and there's no flag. Well, there's a birthday present for Tammy Abraham. 22 today, and in the 22nd minute, he gives Chelsea the lead.
What a delivery that is. Great finish. Comfortable finish, but it's all about the touch. First touch, sets it up for a nice, calm, comfortable finish.
Banda will take the corner. And suddenly getting interested again. Team the goal down. Osimhen's header! Into the corner! I said it only takes a second. He got highest and he buried it past Kepa. 1-1. Hudson-odoi. Really good body strength. Shoved his man aside like he wasn't there. Willian on the volley!
Yeah!
That'll do! That will do! On his 300th appearance for the club, that could be a priceless Champions League goal.
Willian's quality on the ball. He's hammered it into the ground. Minion hasn't got a clue.
Final score from the Stade Pierre-Mauroy. It's finished Lille 1, Chelsea 2.
Chelsea arrive on the south coast in buoyant mood after recording 3 wins in a row in all competitions. Wednesday's victory in Lille got the Champions League campaign up and running. Now it's back to domestic business as the Blues look to go into the international break on a high by beating Southampton. Saw his route to a pass blocked off. Chip from Hudson-odoi through for Abraham. Can he get this under control? Abraham lofted it over Gunn. Where's it going to end up? Oh, cleared off the line. Did it cross the line? Goal!
It's gone in.
Tammy Abraham does it again. Unbelievable start to the season for the Chelsea and England striker. 9 goals for the number 9 already. Willian doing well to win it ahead of Romeo. Got it back from Jorginho. Fed it through for Mason Mount. Great chance for 2 here. And he buries it. Another Chelsea youngster who is lighting up the Premier League this season. Valerie skipping through a couple of challenges. It's a great run from Valerie, and there's Ings to make it 2-1 and get Southampton right back into the game. No clean sheet today for Chelsea. A goal made by Valerie. There's Alonso. And Kanté is going to have a go. Deflection, 3-1. Big slice of luck about the goal, but Chelsea will take that. Pulisic, really well done. Michy Batshuayi! There is number 4. It's a great goal as well. Chelsea substitutes linking up to fantastic effect. And Batshuayi adds his name to the list of scorers, but a big pat on the back too for the part played in the goal by Christian Pulisic. Clever running from Pulisic. Now he can't be offside from the throw. He's won a very late corner here. But there is no time to take it. 4 wins on the spin for Frank Lampard's Chelsea. The perfect way to go into the international break. A convincing victory at St Mary's yet again.
Guys, very well done. Another big win away from home. Mason, was it as straightforward as it looked in the end?
No, I think we had some difficult times in the first half. Obviously they got that goal back. It's 2-1 and anything can happen when it's 2-1. So yeah, I think we had some difficult times, but at half-time we spoke about being strong, coming out in the second half, playing well, and I thought we did that, and then obviously killing the game off with the fourth goal.
The Premier League returns after the latest pause for internationals, and for Chelsea that means the visit of one of the Blues' favourite guests. Newcastle United have been beaten on each of their last 6 visits to Stamford Bridge, last winning here 7 years ago. Jorginho, good spot to find Hudson-Odoi. There's Mounds! Dubravka fists it away. There's a good ball in, and off the crossbar from Abraham. Good lead from Alonso to allow Hudson-Odoi to take it. Hudson-Odoi, might it break for Pulisic? Oh, Dubravka with an excellent save. Pulisic. Hudson-Odoi on for Marcus Alonso! Yeah! Breakthrough at last. Dubravka got something on it, but not enough. Alonso scores against Newcastle for the second time this year. His first of the season. Chelsea ahead with 15 to play. Over from Willian. Here's the man who at the moment is the match winner. And he is the match winner. Big 3 points for Frank Lampard and Chelsea. A clean sheet to go with it too, but this was a victory for persistence. Marcus Alonso's goal on 74 minutes. Enough to give Chelsea the win. They battered Newcastle in the second half and finally blew the door in. Clive, it was hard work. As you said, it's a game we're not going to remember for long, but the salient fact is that Chelsea have 3 points.
It is a first ever competitive match for the Blues against Ajax as Chelsea return to the scene of their Europa League triumph of 2013. Now for Hudson-Odoi, here he goes, Mason Mount inside the penalty area, takes the shot on, looks for the near post, there's good disguise on it, Onana though gets down well. Low towards the near post and the diving header from Alvarez. Does it strike the post? Pulisic, Batshuayi! Oh my word, what a chance! Pulisic up against Dest, his international teammate. It's Batshuayi! Yeah! This time he does not miss! Off the underside of the bar, I think, with real power, and with just under 5 minutes remaining, Chelsea are in front. Well, Ajax suffered at the hands of an English Premier League side late last season in the shape of Tottenham. This time around, it is Chelsea that come to Amsterdam and win a late goal from Michy Batshuayi. And just look how the Chelsea players are celebrating here. The chances came late. Finally one was taken at the 90. Ajax 0, Chelsea 1.
6 straight wins for Chelsea. It's the best run for over a year following a memorable midweek in Amsterdam. The latest test is another tough one, albeit a totally different sort of footballing examination. For Kepa, even less for Pope than Kepa, but there might be something now. Mistake from Lowton. Pulisic has squeezed it in. That's brilliant. How did he squeeze it in? Picked in the team, having made a couple of big goals, and Christian Pulisic has made the most of a Matt Lowton error.
And it'll be a completely different game. There we see him cutting out a pass that didn't find his man. It sets up for another opportunity.
Pulisic, this is worth a hit. Oh, he's done it again. And that one took a nick off me instead of going through his legs. And right on half-time, Chelsea double the Blues' money, and it's Christian Pulisic again. What a day for him. Lowton back to Mount. Ball still in there. Pulisic! Hat-trick! Match ball! What an evening for Christian Pulisic. Chelsea in the clear, heading for 7 straight victories. And Pulisic has got the lot. There might be more here. Look how many white shirts are forward. Willian wants his goal and he's got it. And this is turning into a thrashing. Well, he joked earlier about catching Leicester on goal difference. Still need 9 more, but it's 4-0. We haven't even played an hour. And Willian has his 3rd of the season. And they are loving it. Here's Jay Rodriguez. He's going to go for goal here. Oh, what a goal it is! There will be no clean sheet, and there'll be no celebration either for Jay Rodriguez, but he has battered that in, and the Burnley fans that have stayed will have enjoyed that. Dwight McNeil into Robbie Brady. Neat return ball as well. McNeil goes for goal, and it's 4-2. It's a good job there's only a couple of minutes left, or we might start to worry a bit. The same thing happened here.
It's been deflected, this
at
one.
Wolves. This one definitely took a nick on the way through. Stars in the making for sure, and yet another win for Frank Lampard's Chelsea. 7 in a row and 6 away wins running too. And there's the happiest man in Turf Moor. Christian Pulisic has had to come all the way to Burnley to find some joy. Having set up a couple of big goals recently, he's walking away from Lancashire with a match ball shortly tucked under that arm. Tough place to come. Not tonight. There's his match ball. Burnley 2, Pulisic 3, Chelsea 4. Another 3 points.
Chelsea welcome Manchester United to Stamford Bridge in round 4 of the Carabao Cup. This time last season, Frank Lampard was in the away dugout as his Derby County side gave the Blues a scare before eventually succumbing. That after they'd knocked United out in round 3. Here's James. Kovacic couldn't hang on to it. James past Jorginho, goes down, penalty. And he hammers it in. Marcus Rashford scores against Chelsea again this season. Kovacic did well under pressure.
Did do well, didn't he? He's in.
Hudson-odoi, is he onside? Oh my goodness me, what a rasper of a shot from Callum Hudson-odoi. Batshuayi on the end of his own flick-on. Outnumbered 3-1. Still he goes! Wow! That is incredible from Michy Batshuayi to get Chelsea back on terms. Talk about all his own work. How on earth did he do that? Got something special up their sleeve, or is it just a thump? What a goal! A quite stunning free kick. Manchester United, with pretty much their first shot on goal of the second half, have their lead back. Abraham won it. Alonso. There's the final whistle. Chelsea's Carabao Cup journey ends at round 4.
Frank, obviously you'd be disappointed, but it is the first defeat in 8. What were your thoughts this evening?
Yeah, disappointed because we always want to win, but we had to make changes. We made a lot. They were pretty full strength. I thought we competed really well in the game. We were a little bit off it first half in terms of how many problems we gave them, because I thought in an attacking sense we didn't break the lines. We weren't quick enough trying to make runs behind them, different runs, different movements, moving the ball quickly. We were a little bit slow with it, but second half the chances we created from the off were enough to probably win the game. And then when that thunderbolt comes out of nowhere, which is an incredible free kick, it gets them the win. So there's some really good things I liked, some bits maybe not quite so good, but the run comes to an end. But what the lads have put in over the last 7 games before this to get the wins is something I'm very happy with, and the important thing now is where we go from here.
Conceding the first goal was frustrating. Was it frustrating in the fashion that you conceded that penalty, with Marcus being so experienced as a defender?
Yeah, we know, of course, we would always look at that. And the game was nothing-y first half in terms of chances for both teams, I think. they set out with the 5 at the back, which is quite evident in how the personnel that they had made it hard for us to create a lot. As I say, we were at fault for that a bit as well. They didn't create much, so a little moment like that gives them the advantage at half time. So at half time I just wanted more from us, a bit more energy, a bit more excitement in our attacking play, and we got that straight away.